Hello, world!
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Yes, wherever you are tuning from, why is my thing doesn't go big? My
The screen here is not
the
going. We
screen.
can't. We can't see ourselves. We want to make sure we look kind of okay.
Yeah, are we at? Yeah, we are here.
We're there.
But anyway, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever part of the world. Did I introduce myself already? I forgot.
No, she's been busy all day online doing interviews and all that good stuff. So she doesn't know if she's coming or going.
Yes, so my name is Emily, originally from the Philippines. I'm a happy wife to this handsome guy right here. I'm a very proud mom of one, and Mr. Mike.
Yes, I'm Mr. Mike. I'm from Manchester, England, to be exact, and we now both reside here in Atlanta, Georgia. And we're traditional business owners, but extremely proud online business owners.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna check if we are live because my
Is it anything to do
yeah,
with
it
these?
says live here.
Anything to do with these?
No, there you go.
There you go. See?
Yeah.
There you go.
So tonight is all about how to learn something new, thrive in a digital world with us, and of course, ultimately inspire others by building something of your own. So uh, we uh, we share our stories to everyone with the hope of inspiring them because we know how hard it is when you don't have all things figured out and you don't have all your dreams in your hands.
That's right. In your hand.
In your hands. So just to give a little background of myself, like I said, I'm originally from the Philippines, but now we're here in the US, and part of our why we started this online business is because I used to work three jobs to give a better life or better future for my daughter and my family back home. But when doing that, it was coupled with a price. I miss all the milestones in her life because I work and work and work even more. And then doing that, while I'm so grateful that I was able to provide everything for her financially, I miss all the milestones, birthdays, Christmas, every single milestones. And also by doing that, I also forgot about myself because I provided everything for her and my family back home. And when I look at my bank account when I'm almost close to retirement,
You missed some.
yes, I realized that I wouldn't be able to retire comfortably. I can retire, but not comfortable. Or other option is to work until I'm age 70, which I wouldn't want to do that.
That's right. Yeah. And for me, I guess it was a little different in a kind of different way. Yeah, I was a musician for most part of my time being here in the States. And of course, as a musician, guess what? There's no benefits with being a musician. You're constantly looking for the next gig. So then I decided to get into the corporate world. And that also, was kind of sporadic, if you want to say, because I'd get laid off or a company would get bought out in the music industry. All companies, the bigger ones, get bought out. Sorry, the bigger ones buy the smaller companies out. So yeah, I didn't get any kind of pension with that. So we got the coffee shop, and now we don't have the coffee shop, so we can concentrate on the online business. So needless to say, I'm 65 now, and I just have a small state pension. So we need something, obviously, unless I want to work until I can no longer or have the ability to work, which I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So
So those are the reasons why we started an online business. But the topic for today is how would you feel if you start
Start a new job,
A new job.
and they just gave you a laptop and a whatever and said, okay, you're off you go, figure it out.
Yeah. So we are kind of going to connect this with our online business. How would you feel if you don't have any support? Because the thing is, people are very skeptical
Oh,
on, yeah, they are,
Skeptical?
especially
No.
you. Very skeptical in starting an online business because people are normally thinking about the the traditional way of business or finding another job, which I did in the past. I had three jobs on top of my full-time job, so go figure.
Yeah. So definitely. How would you feel starting a job without getting any kind of training or support? Is a huge thing because we get that. Well, no, we don't so much. I don't think people ask it because
Mhm.
I don't think they understand the concept of doing an online business, and it is a business.
Yeah.
It's a business. It's not a job. It's not a. I don't know what else you could explain it to be, but it's a business,
Mhm.
like a franchise, an online franchise without all the super ridiculous fees you have to pay for a franchise.
Yeah. So, are we talking about this one? How would you how would
Yes.
you feel without support if
Yeah.
you are starting a job?
Yes.
You know, and then kind of like
yeah. So if you, as I say, if you apply for a job and they just said, there you go, there's your laptop, figure it out.
yeah.
And you'd be like, well, what do I need to do? We're not telling you, just figure it out.
So, have you ever started a new job? So think back to your very first day. How would you feel, or how would you have felt if your employer simply handed you a uniform, pointed to your desk, and said, "Good luck, buddy. Figure
Oh,
it out yourself."
figure it out. You have no orientation, no training, no handbook, no answer, no one to answer your questions. Most of us would probably quit, I think.
But why?
But
Why
why?
would you quit?
Well, because there's no support, and because we know that learning sometimes a new task it takes a while.
Mm-hmm.
And from my experience, when I've started a new job, they've given you at least 6 to 12 months to learn the job.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot to learn. When you go into work for a corporation, you've got to learn their systems, how they do things, why they do things, who to connect with, to answer, to point your accounts or whatever it is you're doing, where to go to, and then there's just so much to learn.
Yeah, and then people tend to wing the job. Yeah, I've done that in the past, I'll be honest, but it's not easy if you pretend to know everything and then you don't ask questions. And then sometimes, even if you want to ask questions, there's nobody available for you to guide you and help you. But here's what is interesting. When people look at an online business, many assume they're expected to figure everything out on their own. I don't know technology. That's what
Me
they
neither.
say. I'm not a tech savvy. I've never done marketing. I've never owned an online business. I wouldn't even know where to begin. And those are really valid concerns, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's like when we started our traditional business, bricks and mortar, we'd never done it before.
Mm-hmm.
And we kind of had to wing it, but we spent a lot of money as well. Remember building the shop out and getting a contractor to do it and going the step by step. That was just to build the business out.
Yeah, and nobody
But
really guide us to um, who to contact, who to talk to, and everything that
yeah, nobody told us
know.
where to get the supplies from. And hey, this is instead of doing that, do this because it'll save you some. Or we just had to figure it all out for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
If there was a way that there was a training or a handbook of some sort, that would have been great, but there wasn't. There was nothing.
Yeah.
But going back to what you're saying there, most people, I think online businesses, they assume they're just going to, sign up
Mm-hmm.
and just have to figure it
Yeah, and
out for
they have to
themselves.
figure it on their own. And people should always ask, because there's let's face it, there's so many out there, so many online business or trainings or job online, but people have to ask questions such as, does the business provide training and support? That's a very valid question, because that can make all the difference. Think
Yeah.
about it. When you buy a new phone, there's a manual, right? When you learn to drive, you have an instructor.
Mhm.
When you start a new job, someone trains you, if you're lucky.
Yeah.
So, why would you expect to succeed in business without learning?
Yeah, that's a great point. And that definitely, that also don't, it's not just a training. Don't look at something for a training just for a week. Oh,
Mhm.
yeah, we'll give you a week's training.
Yeah,
Because
that's no, that's the normalcy of regular job, 9 to 5 job, right?
yeah, they probably, yeah, we'll give you a week of training and then you're on your own. You got to fill in the rest yourself. Whether you do that correctly or incorrectly or try and figure it out, it's, but there's never anybody. You could go to your supervisor and get said maybe, hey, how do I do this, or what do I do with that? But
Yeah.
are they going to answer you, and are they going to give you the right answer, or are they just going to blow you off and say, oh, I've no time right now, I'm busy doing something else?
Yeah, I remember when I started my teaching career here in the US, and I started, of course, even though I was a teacher back home, and I started my teaching here, I have a, how do you call it, a mentor, if you want to say. uh and then, but I never really saw her. They just gave me the name of the mentor, and said, if you have any question, just reach out to this person. And when you are teaching, you are very busy, even though you are given a mentor, and you don't know that mentor, you never met that mentor. The mentor did not reach out to me first. I had to reach out to her if I had question. So I never did. I never really met the person. Maybe if I bump into her in the hallway or something, I would never know that that was my mentor. So that was my teaching job. So I had to figure out things on my own.
Yeah. And the truth is, basically, every successful business owner was once a beginner. Nobody wakes up in the morning knowing how to build an online business. They learn, they ask questions, and they make mistakes as they go. They improve one step at a time.
Yeah, and it's us too. We are business owners, online business owners. We are still traditional business owners, but here in the online business, we made a lot of mistakes. One of the many mistakes that I don't recommend in our new business partners is jumping from step 1 to step 5, because that's what I did when I started this online business over 2 years ago. I was so excited. I spent so many hours learning the online business, because I was seeing a lot of people, a lot of business owners in the community who are making gazillion money. So I was like, if I can learn as much as I can right now, then I will be making 5 or 6 figures a month, and that's a month. Guys, it's not like they are making 5 or 6 figures a year. It's not that. We're talking about a month. When you hear us talking about 5 figure, we're not talking about a year. Like I said, we're talking about a month. So I was really excited. I wanted to jump from step 1 to step 5. So that's one of the many mistakes that I did in this online business, because they always tell you, follow the step by step training. Do not jump, because eventually, if you skip step 2 to 4, you end up going back to where you started. So,
And then
yeah.
the other parts don't make sense because you're missing information.
Yes.
But the great thing is we have obviously, like we've talked about before, we do have the video. It's a video-based training program, what they have. But the
Mhm.
great thing is you have mentors like us
Yes.
and a community of over 300,000.
Almost 300,000 or maybe 300,000 by now.
Yeah,
You know.
probably 300,000. I think it was 280 something like the last announcement. Excuse me. But you have this community that you can tap into and just ask people. And the great thing is, everybody is more than willing to help,
Mhm.
and they want to see you succeed. So, I mean, you're never left by yourself to figure anything out. If you watch the video and you think, "Oh, I really don't understand what that is," you can reach out to us.
Yeah.
And you can say, hey, I've been watching video training number 5, I don't know, whatever number it is, and I'm having a problem with it. So we'll walk you through it and step by step until you understand it and help you and guide you through it. I mean, you don't get that anywhere else.
No, absolutely not. Wherein you are able to connect with people from all over the world because it's a global business. You can connect to your tribe. You can connect to anybody in this business community. As a matter of fact, like I met so many friends in this online business um, because of this business. You know, if I did not start this online business, I would never have those people in my life right now who are here, um, who I can talk to, regardless whether it's business related or not. We become friends, you know.
And you'll find somebody maybe from England, Australia, or Spain, or wherever it is you may be from, or Canada. You'll find somebody like we found local business partners in our town here.
Yeah.
So you find people that are local, and you might go out for dinner with them and talk some business ideas and share ideas. But you'll find somebody that you really connect with, and maybe that'll be your go-to person. But the point is, what we're trying to say is that the support system is there for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a case of, hey, let's sign this person up and off you go and figure it out.
Yeah. So that's why we always encourage, before looking at any business opportunity, we encourage you to ask these questions. Is there a step-by-step training? The answer is
yes, absolutely.
Okay. Is there a supportive community?
Absolutely, there is. Yes.
Can I ask questions when I get stuck?
Absolutely, anytime.
Yeah. Is there mentorship from people who have already done it?
Absolutely, there is. Yes.
Yeah. Is there ongoing education so I can continue improving?
Oh, talk about that. Talk about ongoing education every day. There's a daily drop-in, they call it, where you can learn from people that are super successful. They'll say, hey, I do this, and they'll talk you through one of the scenarios that they're currently using. Maybe it's good for you, maybe it's not, but it's there every day. And then throughout the week, there's other drop-in sessions that you can go tap into and learn from the people that are actually super successful.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, every Wednesday we have this so-called Millionaire Mastermind. So tonight we block our 8:30 in the evening every Wednesday, because that's one of the I would consider the most powerful training that we have in this online business. You don't have to attend the live session, because everything in this online community is recorded, because we are global. Not everybody can attend at the same time, at the same same time zone. So everything is recorded, so you can watch it at your convenience. So tonight is the night. So every Wednesday night we are not available on anything. Even the two of us, we don't go out for dinner when it's Wednesday night.
And also, we normally do our live at 8:30, but obviously because we have the mastermind, that's why we're on a little early.
By the way, the seller of our land in the Philippines is watching. So, Mr. Ciralbo, shout out to you.
Hi, how are you doing?
So, yeah, so there is ongoing education in this to continue improving. And because those things matter far more than whether you've done it before, one of the things Mike and I really appreciate most is that we're not expected to know everything on day one. Definitely, we did not know. We did not have a clue,
Yeah,
you
and,
know?
and you learn. Obviously, we weren't comfortable going online and going live. And how do we do this? How do I post an ad? How do I create an ad?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know how it's all done, and we totally get it. We didn't know neither.
Yes.
But the training program will show you step by step, and then you, as I say, we're here also to guide you and help you. So you don't worry about knowing anything or being perfect or I'm going to do this way. Look at me. I mean, I've not felt that good today, so I'm kind of just been sat on the couch most of the day. That's why I look like this. But the great thing is just come on out and be yourself. People want to see you be yourself, and this is, I
Yeah,
think,
and
what
you
we
will
are.
be surprised how you progress, like personal development is, oh my goodness. If you those of you who are following me from day one, you can probably tell the difference. Even Mike, he would cringe when he would hear me talking in the past, but I'm not perfect, but I know that I improve, and I know that I'm growing, and I'm still learning. So we continue learning every single day, every single week. We attend trainings, we join live coaching sessions, we connect with people from around the world who are on the same journey. So learning never stops, and that's actually a good thing because the more you learn, the more confident you become.
Yeah, and there's a wealth of knowledge. I mean, there's people from all walks of life that are in this
Mhm.
business. Everyone from engineers, doctors, nurses, teachers, people from the corporate world, musicians like me.
Yeah,
So it doesn't matter what your background is.
students.
Yeah, students. It doesn't matter what you come from. Well, I don't really know about online stuff. We didn't neither. And there's a lot of excuses. Well, I don't have enough time right now. Well, guess what? You're not getting any more time. We all have the same 24 hours, and there's always going to be a time when you can spend a half an hour or an hour looking at the business, because this could change your life if you do it right.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. For it has changed so many people's lives. Um, like some of them, if you look at my posts, sometimes I would like leverage them because I'm proud of them, and that one day I would be making 5, 6, 7 figures a month.
Amen. It's coming.
Yes, it's coming. So if you've been thinking, I'm not experienced enough, I'm not good with technology, I have never owned a business, don't let that stop you. Instead, ask yourself, am I willing to learn? Because if you're teachable, if you're consistent and willing to take one step at a time, you can learn skills that may benefit you for years to come.
Yeah, and also the great thing as well is you can also pass it along to your family
Yes.
if you chose to. If you just decided, hey, you know what, I've built this up to this whatever level you are.
Or you can say, oh, you know what, I'm tired of receiving this much money every month, so I'm just passing it to my loved one.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
that would be a very good sentence to say, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. So we'll leave you with this question: if someone was willing to teach you, support you, and guide you every step of the way, would you at least be open to taking a look?
Yes, because sometimes the opportunity that changes your future doesn't require you to know everything. It simply requires you to be willing to learn. If you'd like to learn more about what Mike and I are doing, send us a message, private message us, or comment below. We'd be happy to point you in the right direction.
Yeah, and answer any questions, of course. No pressure, just information, so you can decide if it's something that fits your goals.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely. So again, we anything else you would like to say?
yeah. I was going to say something about the job thing again.
Okay.
what was it I was going to say?
The support,
Yeah, about the
the
support, and
mentorship.
it's like when you go to an interview for a job, you've got to have a certain qualification to
Mhm.
even get before they'll even look at you. You send in your resume. You hope it's been worded correctly. You hope you've got the right qualifications, the right experience, and then if you get past that part, then they'll may reach out to you and give you an interview. You're going to probably have, I don't know, 3 or 4. I know I've had 3, 4, 5 interviews
Mhm.
to get a job
Yeah.
spread over a period of time. And there's also a process with this. You don't have to send us a resume and none of that stuff because it's your own business. But there's a process of learning the information and getting the information. Don't just ask 2 questions. Hey, how much do I make? And I don't know, whatever else. Just don't.
How do
ask,
I make?
Yeah, how do I make? Don't just ask 2 questions. Just be open
And
minded.
then assuming that everything is, and then assuming that that will be your basis not to look into the business.
Yeah,
You know?
don't ask them 2 or 3 questions and then fill in the blanks with your own thoughts.
Mhm.
You've got to be open minded and just go through the process. You know, what happens is there's a couple of process. The way the process works is you reach out to us. We're going to send you a webinar. You're going to take a look at that, and that just gives you a basic overview of the potential of the business.
Mhm.
And then we have a Q&A, which is
Yes.
this is all totally free. You don't have to do anything but send your name and email. Then you'll attend one of the Q&As that you can ask some more questions at that point. After that, if you're still curious, you pay $149 and that is 100% refundable. And the reason why you have to pay the $149 is because if you, how can I say this? If you go and
Buying a house.
if you want to buy a house, before you're kind of serious, you've got to put a deposit down.
Mhm.
You can't say, oh well, I want to do this, I want to find out about this and this and this. Well, are you serious about it? If you are, give us a deposit and then you can move forward. It's exactly the same. We want that 149, and we'll explain later on about what you actually get for the 149. But you pay that 149, you're going to get 2 or 3 hours of videos to watch over within a 30-day period.
Mhm.
That's going to answer most of your questions. You can take your time as looking at them. You're in no rush, but you've got 30 days to look at. It's about 2 or 3 hours of information, right?
Yeah, but you don't have to watch it in one.
Yeah, you don't.
sitting.
Yeah, you don't have to watch it in one sitting. You can do it at your own time. And when you've seen all that and you think, yes, I'm in on this thing, then you would do a strategy call. That's when they'll go over the fine details with you, and then away you go. If you choose, this isn't for me, boom, get your money back.
Yes, and no question asked, because I also would like to talk about a little bit of that. I know we're out of the topic, but the 149, it's fully refundable within 30-day period. You know, as long as you don't have your coaching call, because one of lady who reached out with us and she said, oh, I'm not gonna proceed because I also look at similar, I don't know, but then she said an opportunity as well. And then she said that they told me that it is refundable, but then when I asked for a refund, they did not give me a refund. That's what she said. So I told her that probably it's not this type of business, it's not this community, because it is our policy in our community that if within 30-day period, if you don't want what you see and you want your money back, you're not gonna proceed, we're going to give you the refund, no question asked. And I had a couple of people in the past, 2 of them in the past, who asked for refund. I have so many people who look into this business, but 2 of them refunded, uh, and it was okay. I did some of them actually. I would ask, I would tell them, hey, your 30 days is coming up. Refund your money if you're not doing anything. And I would say, no, I want my money there. I don't need it, because I will decide to be in the business when I'm ready. Just for now, just keep the 149. So, and it's okay as well. But I can tell you, who if you look into this business and you don't like it, ask for a refund within that period of time, and you're definitely gonna get it.
Now, if you go past the 30 days, you ain't going to get it. So, and we'll, obviously you're reaching out to us. We're going to keep an eye on this for you and let you know, just
Yeah.
like Emily said, hey, you're getting close to the 30 days. Do you want to move forward or not? If you don't, let's get your refund done. So we're as concerned about that for you as you are for getting your money back, should you decide to do that. But otherwise, move forward.
Yes. So, thank you so much, everyone, hardworking parents there, and business owners who are looking for another opportunity. Thank you for watching. We have a few people who are watching tonight. Thank you so much, and thank you so much as well to those who are sharing our Go Live. We really appreciate what you do. And we always say, please don't forget to pray, because prayers
Move mountains.
Thank you, everyone. God bless. We'll see you again tomorrow.
See ya.
8:30.
8:30. Be there. We'll see you then.